Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
It's been a trying year for everybody, but the tradition continues. Super Bowl 55, away we go from Tampa. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 36.
Copy, right?
What did he say?
Huh?
What did he say?
What did he say?
Yeah.
About what?
About the game, did he ask you?
He never answered. That was Tisha. So tell him to turn his phone off.
They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins.
I don't play real fast, little boy. You gonna wait? Fucking with me.
Second down.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel.
I'm not playing fast. I'm letting time, TikTok. You gonna feel like you gonna get bored with this game, little boy.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now it's Jackson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
I threw to the wrong man.
How he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try to wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
First down, Seattle, 16 yards, the gain there.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
This is Carson. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Calais Campbell on the stop.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have a big leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And the Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal as he's inside the 10, down to the 7-yard line. They got 5 through the air last play, now 5 on the ground. 1st and 10. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Flush to his right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
On 2nd down now.
Damn.
Carson, and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter lead. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Seahawks 7, Ravens nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. The drive starts with a completion left side. Now Brown, he lost the football. And the Seahawks, he picked it up. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
The start of this game has me doing flashbacks and remembering when I was playing and seeing a similar start and seeing the head coach actually take a timeout and gather the whole team around him and tell everybody to get it together. Let's get some focus going here, because maybe he just sensed that maybe the whole team wasn't ready to play.
Yeah, well, they've gone interception, now fumble. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On second down, it's Carson, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's Carson. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. He needed 3, he got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. And this may be a big early turning point in this Super Bowl. They're going to go for it on 4th down here. Now they go for it on 4th down, but that pass is knocked away and incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Ravens come up big down at their own goal line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Trying to escape the shadow of their goalpost. That helped. 10 yards. First down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Jackson from the shotgun. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
3 at the 19-yard line.
They'll run. This is Gus Edwards. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one.
Oh, man. Yeah.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that, because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
From the gun, Jackson. Man open left side is Brown. It's a gain of 7, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team, because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and they're going to have a third down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 2.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
With the score, Seahawks 7, Ravens 0.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking for Snead, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. 20, 10, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. What a moment for him, a pick six in the Super Bowl. You think about some of the big pick sixes over the history of this huge game. I remember, because I was watching with a lot of Colts fans, Tracy Porter picking Peyton Manning to get the Saints' first title.
Yeah, that one pretty much sealed the deal for New Orleans as well. But I got to go back a ways because, you know, unfortunately, I'm considerably older. Herb Adderley, the Green Bay Packers, got it all started. The first pick six, Super Bowl II against the Oakland Raiders, and some of the better ones that were out there. You might remember Dwight Smith of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers had 2 in one game when they won their Super Bowl championship against Rich Gannon in Oakland. You mentioned Tracy Porter already. How about James Harrison in the Steelers? You remember that one? 100 yards right before the half ended. That was a big-time play. But for me, the absolute classic, Willie Brown in slow motion against the Vikings for the Raiders. The grand old man, Willie Brown, 75 yards.
You recall them all. What a play here. Another pick six in the Super Bowl. Carlos Dunlap, the defensive end, the one to bring him down. Looking to throw on second down. Jackson. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Another Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Dobbins running out of the gun. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
This defense is really pulled around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jamal Adams. And the return will stop right around the 25. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Now Wilson. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, and it's 3rd and short.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of the football. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. 2 minutes remain in this opening half of Super Bowl 55. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20. From the gun, it's Wilson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Play action. Now Wilson. He's got Lockett. He's going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Philip Dorsett holds it in. The 20. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play that time for the Seahawks. 46 yards. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here. A chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. A 2nd quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Throwing to start the drive, but that went incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers
to
run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
The dispute for Benmo.
Throwing again, Jackson. And that'll be
It took 401. Yeah.
Normally being a big body receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the
They put it on your Venmo.
take the hit, yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Open man is Duvernay. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the 1st down.
One of the money routes for his
then what?
offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown. in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens cut into that lead. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Who is it?
Makes the score Seahawks 21, Ravens 7.
Ricky
Justin
told me to
Tucker
do
to
that you
kick
can carry
off
on
for Baltimore.
Carolina.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away.
Good luck, Rick.
For a touchback.
25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers.
The gun has been complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. So we've reached halftime here in Super Bowl 55. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams ready after the halftime spectacle. And we are back underway in Super Bowl 55. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Off of play action, he'll look to throw. He lets it fly for Lockett. He's got a man, complete. Past the 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 75 yards. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And, Charles, they trail by 3 scores. Look, they're not completely out of this, but it's sort of go time right now.
Yeah, and they knew that coming out after halftime, it was going to take a collective effort to get back into this ball game. The defense got the stop for them, so maybe that can get things started. Now the offense has to...
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Demarius Randall. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Will Dissly, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them in.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Yannick Ngakoue leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. Wilson of the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. From the shotgun, Wilson. And he's going to go down again. Matt Judon providing a little deja vu. Back-to-back sacks. And now they're staring at a 4th and long. Now here's Michael Dixon. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. Brought in left side by Snead. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. The throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
Baltimore Raven. 1st and 10 at the 31.
From the gun, Jackson. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Now this throw caught left side. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. He gets this underneath to Dobbins. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Good route, good pickup for 1st down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
Third quarter of the biggest spectacle in sport, the Super Bowl. Thanks for joining us, everybody. 2nd and 10. To throw again, Jackson. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They go play action now. Jackson. That's taken in by Duvernay. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Seahawks have picked it up. It's a foot race. He's at the 30, 20, 10. And they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown.
Seahawks.
And what we just saw, very, very rare. We only had 5 of those in the first 50 Super Bowls.
The biggest stage, the biggest game, and we just saw it happen again. Extraordinary.
The defense has been good, and they were good again there. And they're able to up the lead by 1 more.
Makes the score Seahawks 36, Ravens 7.
And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Not able to go anywhere that time. 2nd down. So a big penalty there on the face mask leads to 1st and 10. The throw here going to be complete to Gordon. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
10 at the 21-yard line.
Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd.
But that's what you're looking for when you're wanting to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Flushed out right. And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. Yannick Ngakoue coming in to drop him for a loss of 8. And it also brings up 4th. And Myers able to knock it through. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
At their own 32-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at about the 32. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They go play action with Jackson. Sliding out of the pocket. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. There he goes left side. And they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown. So they obviously declined that, and it is a touchdown.
They still had the option, but let's face it, there's no option when you score a touchdown. An easy call for them.
Myers connects on the PAT. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard
line of scrimmage. The 31 now on 1st and 10. After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Right there.
Jackson from the shotgun. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Demarius Randall. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
After the interception, here's Wilson. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissling. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards on the play.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we've both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
This will be caught inside the 10. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now it's Carson. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Chris Carson with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the interception by the Seahawks D leads to a touchdown. And he's able to put it through. Ooh, a little cruel here. They're going to go for the onside kick up big. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, they were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Man open left side is Brown. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the gun, Jackson.
15-yard line.
He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll run with Dobbins. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1.
Short of the goal line. 4 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal, Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. It's the fullback there to make the grab. And the Ravens are able to make things a bit more respectable.
The Ravens will line up for the...
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
They'll start out on the ground with Carson, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
The 23-yard line.
From the gun, it's Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end.
Wilson's pass.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Wilson. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And able to find Dorsett. They find some open. Philip Dorsett by himself. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Here's Wilson operating from the gun. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
Ravens 13.
The Seahawks got it. They did. It's Seattle football. Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big, and you onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do what we want.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So now a 2-point conversion attempt coming for Wilson and the Seahawks. All the talk when Russell Wilson came into the league about his height, you know, those big defensive linemen, can he get the ball over? But you get him outside the pocket like that, doesn't really matter.
No, it really doesn't, and you're exactly right. Many people dinged him for that and said, how's he going to see over NFL linemen? He never did, right? At whatever level, he saw through them and found pockets and windows to throw the football. But as you noted, when he's outside the pocket and his vision is totally clear, oh, look out, because he's going to find someone downfield, as we just saw there.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And their Super Bowl hopes are dwindling here in the 4th. That AFC crown from 2 weeks ago starting to seem like a distant memory. And this one just has not gone as they had hoped. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
The tackle made by Jordan Brooks.
From the gun, Jackson. And a quick throw here that's complete. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And my goodness, another interception. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick.
You gotta love it, baby.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And that one drops to the ground, incomplete. Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds, 19 left.
Yards to go.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
And that touchdown, well, it barely puts a dent in this lead. And unfortunately, I'm having too many flashbacks right now. I remember getting beat down like this playing before.
Oh, yeah? College, high school?
College. Not a heck of a lot of fun. I still remember playing and trying to tackle an elusive tailback who ended up scoring 4 touchdowns, 226 yards. He scored so many times and had so many great runs, I knew every note to their school's fight song.
What that ice bath felt extra cold afterwards.
Oh, no, there was no ice bath. You're just trying to get out of there before the reporters got to you.
To throw again is Jackson. Flush to his right. And he will get into the end zone as the deficit moves from really bad to slightly less than really bad.
77. Ravens 21. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this carries into the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they are trying to play it cool down on the sidelines, but they know that they are very close now to wrapping this thing up and letting the celebration begin. A Super Bowl title. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Going for Metcalf. And got his man complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. They go play action now. Wilson. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. And the Seahawks are the class of the NFL. Seattle wins the Super Bowl. And when this moment comes, I think you look back